I'm supposed to be a thief, like from The Sims. This is an old blanket. Actually, Frankie's inside of it. Just kidding. She watched me do that from the corner over there. She's a... You guys know that I don't exactly like Sniper Wolf. I've made quite a few videos on the queen of YouTube. A guy named Jax Films, who I used to watch all the time when I was but a wee boy, also does not like Sniper Wolf. He recently made a video about Sniper Wolf called Let's Talk About Sniper Wolf. He brings up a lot of very valid points in this video. The main points, which we will go much deeper into, are that she is making millions and millions of dollars, getting hundreds of millions of views a month, by the way, off just watching TikToks and then uploading that content to her channel. And it is worse than that. You guys may be saying, well, Umpaville, you do that exact same thing. That's true. That's why I wanted to make this video, because I think it's important to talk about this kind of stuff. So Jack's main point about Sniper Wolf is that she is doing more harm than not by just taking people's content and reacting to it, posting it to get, you know, more views than the original videos. Also, while minimizing the amount of effort required to make her content, or non-tent, as Jack calls it, which I like that a lot. And he's right. I mean, it is embarrassing. It's crazy. She gets hundreds of millions of views a month, like I said, and there is almost no trickle down from her viewers to the people's videos that she's talking about. Another point I mentioned is the lack of commentary, the lack of additional transformative value added to the videos that she's reacting.
Y'all are real creative on this app.
So I'm just here to tell you I'm not going to do that.
I'm no expert on commentary or being entertaining, but this does not really seem like valid commentary to me. I mean, come on! And by the way, it gets substantially worse. There's a conspiracy theory that she doesn't even react to the video, and I would like to let Jack know about that because he'd find that really interesting. We'll move on and circle back. In Jack's video, he goes on to explain that he even asked the people that she reacted to their content, he asked them if she asked for permission to put it in her video. You know, the whole getting permission and then boosted exposure, like, what are those fucking cringe things? They just buy a bunch of clips and then copyright anyone who uses them. Jukin. Demonic jukin. Lo and behold, she did not ask for permission from anyone that she's ever made a video on, and to be honest, most content creators and reaction channels that do that probably don't ask permission because there's a little thing called fair use. We'll get into that as well. Not only did Sniper Wolf not ask for permission, she also didn't @ anyone or crop the videos, which is insane. That's like what fucking meme pages do. And all this stuff kind of compounds because there's a lot of pages on, let's say, TikTok or Twitter in which you go and all of their stuff is stolen as well. So it's like a rabbit hole of trying to find who the original creator was. And generally on TikTok, it has a little watermark or whatever, but it's tough to make it back to the original source sometimes. The point of Jack's video is that she's hurting people. She's taking views away from the people who make the projects, who are actually creative, who are actually doing something, and, you know, genuinely creating, and then she's just getting the payout without any effort put in whatsoever. And by God, spectacular commentary.
Paper is made out of trees.
On top of all this, every one of Sniper Wolf's videos basically goes viral. She gets millions of views every single video, and the TikToks or YouTube videos that she's putting in these, there's no evidence that there is any sort of trickle down. In my opinion, his main point isn't the fact that she's just stealing. She's a reaction YouTuber. I don't think he actually cares that much about that, but he's just systematically going through every single bad thing that she does and has used to build herself up as a person who appears outwardly good and is even rewarded by YouTube as a system. This is what I believe is his true reasoning, and it is infuriating. Jack brought up the problem on Twitter, and Sniper Wolf snapped back and called him sexist and brought up how it's a gender issue that she makes terrible shit ass-tier content, poo-poo, dog water. He said that the primary reason was that YouTube was rewarding her content and even shouting her out and asking where she gets all of her ideas from. I mean, where does Sniper Wolf get video ideas from? From fans, of course! Yeah, that's where she gets her video ideas from, dude. Fans. Fucking just going on her For You page and just scrolling down. That's what I do. It's fucking easy. The problem stems from her being a recognized creator and a celebrated creator for literally creating nothing. She has never made anything original in her life, And that bothers me, and that seems to bother Jack's films as well. I mean, even with the Mr. Beastification of YouTube, Mr. Beast has done more for content than she ever has. Literally ever. And she's been doing this for such a long time. Mr. Beast has done more for content with one video than she has in her entire career on YouTube of like 50 years or whatever, whenever she's not fucking in jail or being arrested for domestic violence, allegedly. Now on to the main most glaring issue. She just steals videos and uploads them on YouTube. This is kind of a meta, in all honesty. A lot of YouTubers do this. A lot of streamers do this. I have a second channel literally dedicated to it. And by no means am I even remotely as successful as being a bad person as Sniper Wolf is. And most streamers aren't. Maybe XQC, maybe Asmongold. They find stuff instantaneously and react to it. But they actually say shit and add content. She somehow created her own niche of being the worst possible reaction YouTuber that there is.
Father is real excited. He got a whole pizza to himself.
And gotten the most rewarded for it. In my opinion, there's a very clear difference between reaction YouTubers and people who react to videos. Like Jinx is a reaction YouTuber. Sniper Wolf is a reaction YouTuber. A lot of reaction channels are just commentary channels. In my opinion, I really don't know. I don't watch any of the lowbrow ones such as Sniper Wolf. If you want to see the best lowbrow one that there is though, go to Oompa TV. All right, guys? I literally just watch memes and stuff that people send me. So I'm kind of like Sniper Wolf, but a male, I think. Now, put aside my intention of what I've been saying to be a bit ham-handed and hypocritical. I know I have a reaction channel. I know a lot of my friends have reaction channels. It's a different thing. What Sniper Wolf is doing is not fair use. She's simply repeating what's happening in these videos and saying nothing.
I made a fake iPad that you could draw on.
And that's all she ever does and all she ever says. She's never, you know, it's fine to do whatever one, but all 15 where you're just reading the what's happening. Oh, it's a cup. Oh, there's water in the cup. Oh, the cup is tilting to the left. I love fair use, and most of YouTube just depends on fair use, but I don't think this is fair use, what Sniper Wolf is doing, which is just talking over stuff and then she's abusing free use content. I remember being front and center when iDubbbz made a video on Jinx back in the day and just trashed reaction channels. I believe that entirely. I believe 100% that that was a terrible thing because Jinx had zero sort of personality. He was completely devoid of any value added to videos that he was reacting to. A good channel that reacts to a lot of stuff, in my opinion, is Critical. Critical adds a lot of anecdotes. He does some Googling. He doesn't have the highest production value, but he doesn't fucking need it, dude. He's a legend, all right? And Asmongold, same thing. I like Asmongold's reaction videos. I would rather personally watch something that I would never watch because Asmongold gets let out to pasture and decides to come over and eat an apple while fucking watching something with me, some shit about Diablo, which I'm probably part of the problem, but I would sit there and watch him watch it because he adds insight, because he's a smart, logical man who makes some pretty wild takes that I enjoy. Same with Critical. And that's also what I try to do on my second channel, which is incredibly low effort, by the way. The main point, in my opinion, is the insane reward for the insane lack of effort in the content. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you guys think all reaction channels are the same, if you just think reactions are just shit and terrible, whatever. That's completely valid. I know a lot of people who have made videos that have gotten reacted to, they don't really seem to care. It's just a lot of area of gray. And Jack absolutely recognizes that, and Jack absolutely recognizes the fact that Sniper Wolf is exploiting this to a level that has never been seen before. I love reading Sniper Wolf's comments because people love just giving her praise. Completely deserved praise too. I mean, look at this. Can we just appreciate how much effort she puts in every video she makes? I just love her energy. Let's appreciate how many effort she put into her videos. She always makes us happy and puts effort into her videos no matter what she's going through. She always puts a smile on our face and educates us. You people are being educated by Sniper Wolf? Oh, fuck! She's awesome, dude. I mean, it's incredible that is a thing that exists on the internet. To not be sexist, someone who reacts to videos that I think does a good job and makes pretty good content is Imaru, all right? A streamer that reacts to stuff and uploads it. But anyways, let's back up a moment. The bombshell is that these videos that Sniper Wolf makes are even less interesting than you could possibly imagine. Now, what exactly do I mean by this? Well, Sniper Wolf has a dark, dirty fucking secret. The clips that Sniper Wolf is reacting to in some of her videos aren't actually even there. She's not actually even reacting to them. She's reading a fucking Google Doc while she sits at her PC and just has the reaction edited in. Are you for real right now? I'm for real. Look at this. There's multiple instances in which you can see the reflection of her monitors in her fucking glasses, and it's just white. You see her microphone, and you see just a white screen. I don't see this video with the quirky trampoline white boy jumping off it and hurting himself. I see a fucking Google Doc. What the fuck is wrong with you? You might say, well, maybe she has multiple monitors. No, she made a room tour video. And if we're to believe that that's even real, she just has one monitor. And, well, two monitors. One's plugged into a PS5, though, not a PC. So it isn't even really a reaction commentary. It's more of just a scripted performance. There's no fair use whatsoever. It is literally illegal. I'm pretty sure. This is just not how this works. You can't just do this. One of the funniest parts about this whole situation, though, is Jack decided to try the formula himself. He created an entire channel dedicated to reacting to just her content and rating it from an A to F scale, and then also trying to credit the people that are being stolen from, which is baller. And I think it's hilarious. Sniper Wolf's formula that Jack applied to his content that he's making now on his second channel, the formula works very well. Miss Sniper Wolf has gotten billions of views a year, by the way. She's one of the most viewed YouTubers that has been the most consistently viewed for the longest period of time. She's probably made $100 million. I don't fucking know. Say she makes $1 million a month. It takes a couple years to make $100 million, including brand deals. She's made a lot of money, at least $31 million. And it doesn't have anything to do with sponsors or brand deals or merch or anything else. All right, man, what the fuck, dude? I need to make more fucking money. Now, I do want to say that this video from Jack highlights an opportunity for me specifically to take responsibility for any idiocy that I've done in my reaction videos, because that's part of the content that I make is reaction content. I personally do enjoy myself watching reaction content. Like I said, I'm part of the problem, but I would like to minimize harm as much as I possibly can and start linking people that are in the videos, the original creators, if I can find them. Because before this, I didn't really think about the severity of the problem. And, you know, complacency is sort of the pretense for ignorance. So my bad. I'm capable of making mistakes and being a bad person. So yeah, going forward, we're going to be improving the second channel a lot and doing some more just kind of talking commentary stuff there and trying to actually transform the videos as much as possible and provide as much value. Here, I'll give you guys an example because I still believe that I'm better than fucking Sniper Wolf. I would have to take a long walk off a short pier if I held myself to the same level in my head. So I've gotten many copyright claims on that channel because I react to TLC. I will counter the claim saying, hey, this is transformative. I believe that my commentary added something to the video, and I genuinely believe that in good faith. And if not, I will gladly take the video down, or you can keep the money, whatever you want to do. I will not fight this in any way if it is not considered by you fair use, the original creator. 9 times out of 10, the claims get lifted. And it's all good and positive. So even the system that is in place to prevent stuff like that, with like long form content, television shows, things like that, old TV, shit that can get copyrighted, that generally works very well. The main problem is that those protections don't exist for smaller creators on TikTok or people who just make little short viral videos. So I will do my absolute best to improve the second channel and try to be the best possible version of a reaction channel that there is until things change. And I don't need to continue making so many videos, guys, because I'm trying to make money. I've been trying to make money for a while now, and you all know why. I wouldn't have a reaction channel if it weren't for that. If you show just a fraction of support for the things that I talk about or enjoy that I share with you guys in my videos, I would be immensely appreciative. And if at the end of the day, you wouldn't ever watch anything like that and you just want to watch it because I'm watching it, that's perfectly valid as well, because I feel that way about a lot of content. So what can we do about Sniper Wolf? Nothing. Literally nothing. She's completely set in her ways, has no desire to take responsibility for anything that she's ever done. She has a long track record of just kind of deflecting shit. There's no incentive for her to change in any way. There's no reason for her to change. There will be no consequences. Her audience will not hold her accountable. It's a bunch of children, dude. They're gonna fucking they're either gonna be watching Sniper Wolf, or they're gonna be watching Minecraft. It's one or the other, dude. Or Granny gameplay, which is sick. And yeah, thank you for the video, Jack, and thank you guys for watching this video. It's YouTube's choice to put her on a pedestal.